10 now from the 30. Stafford to the air to start us off. That's brought in by Miller. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, 22!
Shotgun snap to Stafford. It is caught left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Cardinals are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 50.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pass complete, Tutu Atwell. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Omaha, ready, move. Alert. 11.
Stafford now on 1st down. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Putting a receiver in motion. They fake the handoff now. Stafford throwing deep for the end zone. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Now Stafford again. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 17. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sean Murphy punting in to pick it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Now Murray on the play fake. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Murray setting up to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That finds Miller complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 15-yard line.
Big 20. 40 gun. 40 gun.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Miller on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 25-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Caught by Miller. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Stafford from the gun. Throw left side, complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Tight end in motion left. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Johnson now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Stafford. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Cardinals' 47-yard line.
2nd and 1. Hits his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
4th down, here's Stafford. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2.
Complete to 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd and less than a yard. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's got Harrison. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Arizona.
From the gun, it's Murray. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Taken in by Harrison. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
A give left side to Benson. Runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals put up even more points in a win. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer...
Pressure off left, and it's blocked!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. Look behind.
Stafford now on first down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up an LA first down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed, because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
Now Stafford again. Cup on the catch. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, here's Stafford. Flush down now to his left. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down. Back now, pressure on its way. He's got it. It's an LA touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fight.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining, as that makes it a 2-score game here late. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
You got just give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. Boom, boom. Just give me that. Give me that. Boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got. Just give me that. Stand to attention. I come to mention. Now we're gonna take you in a different direction. That's the way we rock.